What's up guys, Mass here with another video. We're doing another hot drop video for our series, and this video is going to be based on Storage Town. So we're going to be going over places of interest, anything in the surrounding areas that can help you out, some tips how to survive the area, and so on. But before we get into this video, I just want to tell you guys that I stream on Twitch every day, Monday to Friday, 6:30 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Also, I'm going to leave all the links to my social medias down in the description as well, and let's get into the video. We're gonna first talk about the surrounding areas or places of interest around Storage Town. Then we're gonna get into some tips on how to survive landing at Storage Town, and also what kind of loot and guns you can expect to find in Storage Town. So first off, places of interest. This is the map here. As you can see on this map, there are numbers. The numbers are labeled down the right hand side with the named locations. Now we've got swimming pool, which is good if you don't want to land at Storage Town. It's really close to Storage Town, so you can quickly loot up in there, because there are like 1 to 2 crates there with some spawning guns and ammo around the area as well. So if you don't want to drop at Storage Town, that is probably your best bet. If you want to get some guns, push into Storage Town. We've also got the gas station, which is close as well on the southwest side. That's another place where loot is pretty much consistently good with all the gas stations. One that is far away is Burger Town, which is on the east side of the farmland between Storage Town and Burger Town. There's also a farmhouse between that area as well, but those are the main places of interest. The other one that is not mentioned on the map is fire station, which is next to the swimming pool. I think this is kind of important to mention that it's there, as you can land there and push into Storage Town as well if you don't want to land there with half the lobby, you know what I'm saying. So those are your places of interest. As you may notice, when you're dropping into Storage Town, if you're coming from like the east, you will notice there's a lot of doors open, and there's about 40 plus storage units open in Storage Town. And if you land from the east side, you can see about 20 plus storage units open. So if you come from the west side, it's probably just as many. So I'm estimating about 40 open storage units. That doesn't include the office buildings or the military tents as well. There's a 2-story building right in the center of Storage Town as well that usually has a crate in it. Also spawned loot like ammo and armor plates. 2 buy stations that spawn in the center. We can bring up the office where it spawns next to, right here. Also at the southern end between Storage Town and swimming pool, I would say, but it's still in the Storage Town facility. You will see this buy station in the video. Also, what I want to mention is what type of guns you can find here, and I can guarantee you it is mid-range to high-range guns. What I want to get to now is how to survive dropping at Storage Town. Now, down each aisle, we're going to start with the aisles. If you're running down aisles, you will notice there's a lot of cover. So you might see damaged cars in the aisles, the the concrete walls that are scattered through the aisles. Instead of just like running around like a madman down the aisles, you can run cover to cover, mount the walls, peek around to make sure enemies ain't in front of you or behind you. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, using the roofs as cover or ways of peeking enemies. If you have a UAV and you notice there's an enemy 2-3 aisles away, the best way to move is pretty much jumping from roof to roof. If you can do that. Sometimes you go jump from roof to roof and you can't make it, but that is probably the fastest way to get from one end of Storage Town to the other. You can also use the military tents, like if they're closer to other roofs, use those as well, or just mount whatever you can in the aisles to get on those roofs. Tip number 3, if you are in a storage unit, there is always cover in a storage unit, and it's always on one side. there's either pallets there or a big wooden crate or a big storage water container. Those are always there, so you can always use those to hide from enemies. Or if you are chasing an enemy and you know they're in the storage unit, you're gonna know they're behind there. So if you're going to push through the aisle into the storage unit, I suggest you like take it slow and don't get ahead of yourself and think you're gonna go in there and slay him, because they can mount on that box and that will give them a bit more accuracy when shooting down sight. My suggestion is, if you don't want to do that, go onto the roof, and you can kind of head glitch the edge of the roof there to try and get the enemy. Obviously, if you've got an RPG, Simtex, or any type of nade, C4, you can always throw that in there and pretty much guarantee you the kill. That's basically the tips for Storage Town and how to survive Storage Town. But there is one major tip. If dropping straight away and you see a bounty, grab that bounty, especially if there's a lot of people dropping into Storage Town. The chances of you grabbing the bounty contract will most likely give you someone near you or someone close to you in Storage Town. It will attach itself to someone still gliding, so you may not get someone landing with you that gets the contract, but that is probably one of the best ways to find out where your enemies are. If you want to take them out, that gives you money as well, and quick loot if they've got guns as well. But yeah, that is the rundown I wanted to give you for Storage Town, place of interest, how to survive, and what type of loot you can find in Storage Town. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I will be back with another video Friday. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.